Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kade Plays Hellish Quart. And I feel like jumping back into some survival mode stuff. Because it's been a minute since I focused down on a character, and I've been, been playing around with a lot of these characters in a lot of the more recent videos. I'm really looking forward to these new characters, man. These look like they're going to be some real interesting cats. And I kind of want to do a Kalkstein run. Kalkstein? Steen? How do I normally say that? I have no idea. So this is a weird thing that actually has been happening with me lately. There you go. Got him with that deep lunge. That's number one. It's a weird thing that's been happening with me lately. So my accent's really weird. I'm English, and I've lived in America for a good while. So there's a lot of the time now that I don't know exactly how my normal way of saying something is. Come on, Alexander. Come on, Alexander. Yep, that was entirely my point. Get out. You tried to trade me on that point, boy. That is not going to happen. I actually had to fight for that harder than I'm happy with. But it is what it is. But, yeah, so I've lived in America for a while, to the point now where there's a lot of stuff that I don't really remember how I used to talk. Super unprofessional clear of the throat. Gotcha. There it is. There's the choppy chops. But yeah, there's a lot of instances where I don't remember how I used to talk. It happened to me at work. I was talking to a system vendor. Run him right through. Perfect. Talking to a system vendor, and he asked me where this piece of hardware was saving its data. And I was like, data? So I go to tell him, well, sir, the data, would normally go XYZ place. And then later on in the conversation, I was like, okay, so where would this data be? Right? So I said it one way one time, and then the other way, I guess the more English way, the second time. Which, I don't know, it just got me to thinking. I'm like, how would I have said that before? There you go, Laszlo. Laszlo the lunge magnet. That is how he always be. But yeah, it just I got into this weird accent identity crisis, I guess you could call it. And really just got me thinking about, like, how do I talk now? How did I used to speak? Got him. Oh, the timing. The timing is all there. But yeah, I can't figure it out sometimes. Do I talk more American? I mean, of course, I still predominantly speak in an English accent. Oh, that long guard lunge, I'm trying not to rely on it too much, but it's so good. It's so good. But yeah, I really find myself wondering more often lately. Ow. See, I was just saying I rely on that lunge too much. And I went for the lunge. And then he chopped up my face. That was not what I wanted. It's okay. Let's have another run. But yeah, it's really a strange thing being caught between two cultural identities. Because I do identify very heavily with where I live now. It has a very strong culture, and it is something that I find, very charming, and I really enjoy being a part of. It's just, it just gets me wondering sometimes, like, ma'am, like what I really consider. I guess I consider myself as having, like, an original culture and then, like, a current culture. And being some sort of, like, being some sort of mixture of the two. Come on, Isabella. That should have hit. That first slash should have hit. That is complete garbage. How that just went over her head. She's not that short. She's not that short. She is a lady of stature. Laszlo, sir. Ow, dude, stop with that. Oh my god, really? There we go. Just gotta get the range on that right with him. If you start too close, the initial little flourish gives him too much time to come in with that high saber game. And your boy becomes a problem. I actually almost feel slightly bad about that. Just sliced her right up the front and center of her face. Like I was trying to slice bread. But instead I was just slicing her bread basket. Which is to say, her face, lads. It was her face. No way you took that point. You lie. Jacek, you lie. Jacek, you are a liar. There's a screaming cat in the background. With regard to my recent lull in uploads, we moved house. We moved house quite far away. And it took us, like, the better part of a good solid week to get the move all taken care of. But this is the first episode I'm recording in my new house. Pretty exciting stuff. Bullshit! Bullshit! I so had that. That was mine. I had the cut was coming in, man. You didn't want to wait for it. That's really a you problem. I'm also wondering, this room is a lot more echoey than my old, because I used to record episodes in my bedroom at the old house. That was just where my computer was. There wasn't really anywhere else for it to go. Get away. Get. Come on now. Come on. Give me the blood of Barabbas. There it is. Once I've worn down his stamina and like wounded him up, that last poke was super anticlimactic. But I used to record in my old bedroom because that's where my computer was. But here, this is a much bigger house that we've moved to. And there is an entire room for me, for both of us to have. Jacek, really? Are you going to do this, man? There you go. There's an entire room for us to have. Right now, we've set it up to where our computers are it's a big room. Our computers are in the corners, and in the center between is a big old TV, and it's going to have all the hardware, consoles, and stuff attached to that TV. We've got Xbox, PlayStations, Nintendo stuff. The whole works. So recording it here, it's a much more echoey room, though. And I'm wondering if that's going to come across on the capture. I hope not. I may be able to treat the audio for that. There we go. That was ugly. That was super ugly. That was an ugly win. I don't get to feel good about that. But yeah, so if I have to treat for echo, that's fine. There's echo cancellation, VSTs and stuff. It is a thing, but I would rather not have to, if I can. Got it right across the arm. That feels less awful than slicing her entire face off. I always feel bad because she's so pretty. Laszlo, oh Laszlo. We back up, we step in, we make pokes like this. Then you make a nice hole in your Laszlo. It's like following a step by step, like a DIY crafting things. Step 1, twirl the blade. Step 2, place your weight on your front foot. Step 3, lunge the blade forward. Step 4, put a hole in the Barabbas. Just like that. Congratulations! You've created a ventilated idiot. You can now hang this from your porch. Or don't. Maybe don't hang corpses from your porch. Then you'll just end up with a scene like this in the background. Marie, you got way too close, darling. Way too close. You don't ever need to be that close to anybody. You're Marie. You can close the distance in a straight line faster than anyone. Get your act together, though. Ow. Just as I'm talking mad shit, I get butchered. That was just... I figured I was just gonna charge in for the lunge. Like, I'm trying to, you know, play the idea of get inside her guard radius. That. Maybe not exactly like that. Ow. Back it up. There. Oh my goodness. How did I just slice her right in the neck and she didn't even care? There you go. There you go. Poke your eye out. So, Isabella is a problem for me. Isabella is such a problem for me. I'll figure out. I might run some drills against Isabella just so I can kind of get used to how her and Kalkstein's movesets interact. Oh, I took such a bad wound. I am moving at like 0 miles a minute. 0 miles an hour. 0 miles a day. We are going no miles. This is it. I die to Marie. Many a man has died to Marie. Come on. Ow. Oh my god, I have been poked so many times. I'm just pissing blood out of every available orifice. Do it. Well, no, because now my swing strength is so low. This is the worst. This is the worst bout of this game ever played by anyone. Because now we're both doing so little damage. I don't know if we can kill each other. Oh my god, I did not deserve to win that. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever... Is it dumber than the time that I cornered Zara with Marta? Is it dumber than that? Might be. Come on now, Jessic. Come on now, there it is. Right in the armpit. Just gotta get him blade high. Gotta get him where his guard's like up too far. And then you can just punish him with a nice little pokey prod in the armpit. Which, I would also like to make a side. That a poke in the armpit, like being stabbed, you know, with a knife or a sword or whatever in the armpit. Just do this for me. Put your thumb against your armpit and push, like, in. Like, it feels so bad. Like, you're so unconsciously defensive of that spot of your body. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Stanky arm. Stanky arm. Chop. There it is. There it is. I threw her off with the stanky arm. She didn't know what to do about it. She got super confused. And then she got super, like, I guess I went to find where the confusion was in her brain by removing the top of her skull so I could go look for it. Didn't find it. Damn it! Like, I had the good opening, but I couldn't capitalize on it. Come on now. Okay, what are you gonna do? Oh, got him in the chin. Got him in the chest. There's the point. Gotta make those openings. Find a way or make one. And that time we made one. And that's the bottom line. Sorry, I've been driving a lot lately. With all the driving that I had to do for the move, I was listening to old episodes of the Stone Cold podcast. Stone Cold Steve Austin, global icon and national treasure. Beautiful human being. Wonderful person in general. There is a Wesley. He returns. To interrupt my episode doing. I don't know where he's back from, but I hope it's somewhere fun. I shouldn't have gotten that point. Just ran straight at him, got sliced in the top of my shoulder. But I buried my Schiavona in his brain. Because that's what we like to do around these parts. That was... See, the aggressive strategy really can win you the point from time to time. It can sometimes turn out. it can sometimes, against, I don't know, Isabella, that can... Oh, yep, there it is. Can sometimes go really badly. But sometimes you lose the point because you got chopped like a fucking idiot. But sometimes that happens at the end of your episode, so it's really not that big of a deal. And in those kind of situations, it's best just to say that I have been Kade. This has been Hellish Quart. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.